Hey, I thought I would record some farming today. I also wanted to talk about some things. I've decided that I'm really not going to be putting much significant effort into this channel until I'm able to switch networks, and the reason for that is like uh, I told you guys this before, but like right before they released me from the contract, or rather they canceled the auto renew, they told me I only had like $22.11 in my revenue, which for like 2 or 3 months worth of videos, like I average about 45 to 50,000 views a month, which is not that much by today's standards, but definitely I should be generating more revenue than that. Like, it's just like really not worth it for me to exert a lot of effort, and it's like I could make the high quality guides and stuff that I've done in the past for the game, but it's just like the issue with creating YouTube content is that it's pretty front loaded. Like, the first week or two, sometimes even just the first day that you upload something is when all the views come in. Like with a game, I guess it's a little more lax. Like if you create a good guide, like I've done it in the past, I did guides for Transformers, Bizarro, the Muso games and stuff. Like those tend to get some pretty good attention, even after the past few weeks or the first few weeks, just because maybe not that many other people are making it. But what I will be doing is I'll just be doing more laid back stuff like this. Um, in terms of Ninja Turtles, I really don't know what the situation is going to be because I'm not going to be here when the game comes out. That's kind of the main issue. But I will be at my friend's place. I'm going to be crashing up there after the convention for about a week. He said that they have a bunch of gaming PCs up there, and worst case scenario, I could just bring my PS4 and just play it on there. I did want to get it for PC just to play with some of the friends I have on Twitch, but I don't know how feasible that's going to be. I don't know if the game is going to have cloud saving or not because Transformers did not. So I don't want to buy it on PC and then find out that it doesn't have cloud saving and I have to start over. So chances are I'll probably just get it on PS4 and maybe I'll just get it on PC later on. Uh, that's going to be the next major project. That and Odinsphere. I don't think Odinsphere blocks any kind of content from the built-in streaming, so I should be able to just play that through completion. But like I said, I'm not going to be doing any heavy-duty guides and stuff like that. Like I said, my contract is up on July 2nd. At that point, I will have to switch networks, which I heard will take at least a week. Now, they don't have any lock-ins, they do not have a payment threshold, and they're supposed to pay a significant amount more. Like, the amount that they said on the site is a lot. Is significantly more than what I'm getting now, but I think it will end up being even more than that, simply because maybe their CPM is higher. It can't be much worse than it is at the moment. So that's pretty much what's going to go down. TMNT is going to be at some point. Like the convention's over, I think on like the 30th, and after that I'll be at my friend's place. So I might be able to get it probably on the 1st. I don't think I'll be able to play it even before I leave for the convention, simply because I'm not really generating that much income right now. I kind of have to put most of my money for next month towards the trip, and I don't think fitting a $50-$60 game in there is going to be a wise choice. Maybe with the Patreon money I can get a little closer to that and probably only be like 30-40 bucks. But that's pretty much what's going to go down. So June is going to be Ninja Turtles and Odinsphere. I don't think either of those games are going to cause any issues, and hopefully I'll be able to get the computer fixed by then. But either way, I just don't feel like it's really beneficial for me to exert myself too much on this channel. And there's nothing to do with the views or what people want or anything. I definitely want to create more substantial content, but at the same time, it's kind of detrimental for me to do it now when most of the revenue is going to be with the network I'm with, where they're barely paying me anything. So you can definitely expect a lot more activity, probably in the beginning of July, after all that's squared away. I'm with a new network and everything. That coming month, I hopefully will get my first payment from them, and I'll have to kind of gauge that and see how things go, whether things will be sustainable again or not. The network I'm with right now, I don't know what happened with their revenue, but it's just been abysmal for like the past year. And I really wish that, looking back in retrospect, that I had gotten out of the auto renew contract last year and done this transition then, because I've done quite a few big games since then, and you know, the subscribers that I got are arguably more valuable at this point, because you guys watch pretty much everything I put up. You know, it just, you find me from the newer games instead of some of the more laid back stuff that I do here. But like, just the past year, their revenue has been really bad. When I first signed up with them, it was much more sustainable. You know, they would pay me a pretty decent amount like every other month, and it was enough to like pay for the XSplit license and like the games and stuff like that. I could very easily afford, you know, one or two $60 games or a big import if I had to. But now, this past year, it's been really difficult to do that. So we can look forward to July. I'll definitely let you guys know what the situation is going to be with Ninja Turtles. Probably when I get to my friend's house, which is probably going to be the Monday that the convention ends. It's Memorial Day weekend. So at that point, I will be up there in San Jose for another week. But I don't know how much time I will have to create content, because we're probably going to be going to like the arcades and stuff like that. At least that's what the plan is. Go like, you know, see some of the things that I haven't gotten to experience since I left San Jose about 6 years ago. So that's pretty much what's going to go down. I also wanted to talk about, before I go, they added a new control scheme to this. Now, before, you could only have 3 actions. You could have your normal attack, your photon art button, which was 3 tiers. It's kind of like a chain combo, depending on, kind of like Dynasty Warriors actually. Like if you put a normal attack before your photon art button, then it would do the second photon art in the chain. If you did 2, then it would do the third one, and it would loop like that. And now they have this 3-button method where you can map actions to square, triangle, and R1. So basically what everybody seems to be doing right now is square button is your normal attack, of course. Triangle is like whatever, you know, go-to move you need. Like with this character, this class is really testing, because this class is pretty brain dead thanks to this move. You just kind of mash it out. If you hold L2, what it is it's an attack modifier. So you get access to another 3 moves. So you can map 3 moves to 1 action palette, but you're probably going to have to want the first palette is going to be normal, or the normal one when you're not holding L2 is pretty much going to be the same way it was before. And it definitely makes the game a lot better. You don't have to do normal attacks to get to a certain move anymore, unless you are on the old style. You pretty much have quick access to everything. It also has another little bonus, like this move right here, the Demon Fang Majinken type thing. This move is pretty hard to use if you need to move around or jump during it, because normally it would be mapped to triangle unless you change your controls. But now you can map it to R1. If you need to do it in the air, same thing. That move's another example. Like right now I kind of have to do it clawed, but you can also map moves like that to R1. It definitely makes the game a lot better. The updates in this have been kind of lackluster, which is why I have not played this game in like 6 months. But you know, computer's still busted, so it's like it's fun to just come back to it. So I will probably be playing this and Kamen Rider. If you guys have any requests, you can go ahead and let me know. I'll try to get out a violent mode playthrough of Oni-chan Bara, but I kind of want to see what happens next week. I may have the money to get the PC fixed. At that point, I think that would be better for everybody, because I could do it in 60 FPS and stuff. If not, then I'll just do it on the built-in streaming, which I hope you guys won't mind. Oni-chan Bara honestly has a lot of frame rate issues, especially when you're chaining supers. I guess the particle effects from them, just the PS4 can't handle it. It's just not optimized, so we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, you don't have to like help me fund the repairs to do requests. I'm just looking for some feedback for what you guys would like to see. I'm not even monetizing anything I get from the PS4 right now. I'm kind of just putting up videos, you know, to show that I'm still alive, but I'm not really after any revenue or money from this channel right now. I'm kind of just doing this for fun again, which is nice in its own way. I'm not like working myself so hard or anything like I have in the past. But come the middle of the summer, things should be kind of kicking into high gear. Probably in August, I should get my first check from them, and then I'll be able to afford updates or upgrades more often, hopefully. Anyway, let me know what you guys want to see. Peace.